Mobazane back on the Bowman. We got to see this a long time ago in previous NACTs, but was replaced with the Fredrin, but still can be effective. He's definitely going to be having a little bit of an advantage with the sustainability in the jungle, but he has to watch out for best player, who's a lot more mobile. He can split push. He can also find the side lanes.
Yeah, any other player but best player, and I would say Fanny's going to have trouble getting to this objective zone. Cold World, Shark goes in there, is going to dash himself to safety on that R-Lab. Yellow still trying to put the pressure on the best player. Now they're going to go ahead and front forward on the best player. Nope, they go ahead, decide against it.
Yeah, Brave Smite for Mobazane on the Ballman. You are looking at best player going in with that lethal ignition. Is going to pick up that Blade of Heptacy. He's definitely going to go in for the silence. I don't think he's going to go in for these turtles. I think he's going to look for the pickoffs, possibly try and take down Basic on this Harith.
Yeah, I mean, so with this, BTK, I think, looking for a decent mid-game power spike here. Best player as well needs a little bit of time until he can really look for the plays to happen. I'm just wondering, does he want to try to execute right at level 4, or does he push it? Because if he waits too long, it could be trouble going up against this Ballman.
Yeah, best player does get a little damage on the Cold World. Shark putting some pressure onto Mobazane. Hoon hiding in the bush. Hoon gets a little slap in onto Zane.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how this works. But Mark Cutie, he's had an excellent run so far. This time he is back on the Valentina. Maybe a little bit of a problem. I mean, there's a couple of ultimates he can profit on, but I wouldn't say there's any secret weapons over there that's going to be huge for him. Maybe the final slash is something, actually, no, he can't even use that. It's definitely going to be an interesting one, but best player on the purple buff will be able to get a Cold World with the invasion.
Yeah, they forced the retreat out of best player, but now they're locking on the Cold World. They're trying to use that flicker. They do lock onto him. Mobazane finds the turtle. Salmon Force is down. Zia finds a kill onto Cold World.
So kill for Zia. GG leading by about 270 gold in the end. I do think it's a good trade for them. Luckily, it was just the roam, though. Cold World, not the biggest loss for a turtle.
But keep in mind, the Roger was picked first in the draft. The Harith was a response to the Roger, but now Zia profits because he gets the first kill, which is going to make it not that much of a problem going up against Basic.
For sure, and I think we've seen this matchup actually. Zia's been doing great against the Harith thus far, man. Zia has been able to handle himself against just about anything Basic brings in that gold lane.
Yeah, a little bit of a skirmish here at mid. Shark hiding in the bush, doing a good job of the vision, and just overall just being harassing to BTK. My big question is, when these portals come into play, what is going to be the answer for GG?
That's right, celebrating 30,000 peak concurrent users over there. Redeem this code for limited skin. It's on the screen, definitely limited, so make sure you guys claim it while it's available in game number 7. What could it be? I really wonder, maybe something that you don't have, so definitely get that. But nonetheless, back into the game, back into the win condition so far. Both sides able to take it down to the wire, able to go the distance, able to go to the late game. But this time around, we got a Fanny on the table, right? He's looking to try and close this out early. Can he pull that off?
Ooh, Shark taking a heap of damage from the spin of Mobazane there. Best player still trying to get this purple buff, is going to be able to secure it.
You know, I gotta say, the strategy that we saw come out in that Jeff, that is GG's last card, right? That is the final card up their sleeve they pulled out, and it's gotta work here for them. It feels like it's really been them.
Ooh, best player swoops in, gets out of dodge. Basic just narrowly avoids damage.
Yeah, you have to find the kill, though, and that's going to work in BTK's favor, right? I mean, the Fanny's goal is to bridge that early game for the team, and now the invasion from Mobazane.
Best player coming in, swooping back and forth. Cold World very low. Best player gets taken down by Yellow. Fly Chicken finds a kill onto there, too. Basic finds a kill of his own.
2 for 1 for BTK. Pair that up with a turtle, and that's going to start to build a lead.
Yeah, definitely a lead working in their favor, trying to break the change, trying to get the first 2 wins in a row and close out the series as the champions for North America. But it's going to be a battle. Game and Gladiators putting on a great fight, but on the top side,
yeah, we do have a Salmon Force laid down. Basic trying to put the damage on the Shark, who's focused down on, and Basic finds a kill onto Shark. They have evened things up here.
Yeah, even Stevens, the 50-50 between both of these teams. 2 to 3 on the board, though. BTK up by 1 kill, but 2 of those are in Basic's hands now. We said the Roger had the advantage at first, but now Basic has found his advantage up on the scoreboard.
Basic has definitely found his stride. Not only that, but Mobazane as well, the whole team for the first time, they're like, yeah, you're gonna go assassin this time? We are gonna bully. We're gonna be in your face nonstop, and Cold World has taken some deaths for it, but in the end, it has worked out for BTK.
Yeah, looking at the gold so far, you are looking at Basic slightly ahead up against his competitor, up against Zia. But right now, both sides put on a good fight. Still working on some damage on Fanny, though.
In comes the swoop. Still not able to find the damage on a Basic. Best player in trouble. Cold World finds the kill.
Oh, and this is huge. When you're a Fanny, when you die this fast and this early, it's a big advantage for BTK to put on some pressure to continue forming that snowball to roll over the game.
The portals are out. The entirety of BTK slamming down onto Chicken and finding another kill.
Grab those red buttons because it's time to panic. BTK leading 2,500 at 6.5 minutes in. And when you got a Ballman sitting there, you might have forgot, guys, but when he's feeling good about himself, it becomes a problem. Not only that, but right now, Cold World on the chip, he's been making wonders happen with this hero.
Yeah, right now, best player falling behind in the economy, falling behind in the jungle, finding his second death so far, and yet to find a kill. There you go, the 1v1 matchup. Milo able to out-pressure him and force him back to the base, opening up the opportunity for Mobazane to take this turtle.
Yeah, it's going to be another one going to Mobazane, and GG can't even contest.
Is this just the reality? Is this the death of assassins, man? He's having trouble with it. BTK has the answer. GG needs to bide time at this point. They do still have Zia in the car, ready to unload, ready to hop out. He's sitting at 1-0-0. At this point, GG, for the first time in a while, needs to wait the game out.
Yeah, definitely needing to wait the game out, but now going to try and put some pressure on the bot side. They have the numbers against Fried Chicken. Best player trying to find an opportunity, trying to find the split push, but yet to find an answer, and down goes the turret.
Oh, a little pop-up onto Yellow. Mobazane, I mean, but though they just have such a strong front line right now. Hoon alone at mid, the 4 members of BTK looking to possibly put some pressure onto this mid tower.
Can we talk about the way that Cold World's been playing on this chip? He literally just sits up at this top lane. Everyone else does whatever they want on the map, and he just stays right next to this portal right here, non-stop, almost never leaves that spot, and you'll see it happen. Earlier, last time we saw him on the chip, he did the same thing. He just sits by a portal, moves back and forth, kind of stays on the opposite map of wherever GG is at all times.
Yeah, but they are going to try and push in for this mid turret. We saw how long the mid turret stood in the last game, and maybe a similar story, but best player.
Yeah, best player catches a little damage for his visit to the top lane and is going to have to go back to the base again.
Yeah, definitely going to have to go back to the base. But right now, BTK leading all across the board so far. 5-2, 2 turrets up, 3 turtles on top of that. And best player falling a little bit behind Mobazane in the jungle. Zane definitely very comfortable right now. Going to start trying to invade and put more pressure on Gaming Gladiators. Now forcing them on the defense. But this is GG. They still have the split push capability. They still have best player on the Fanny. They just got to find that opportunity.
Ooh, you see the pressure being put on by best player. He is able to get the retreat onto his purple buff. Down at the bottom, GG looking for pressure of their own onto Mobazane. Fly Chicken comes in. Basic finds a tower off screen. Mielo finds a tower at mid. In comes best player looking for an opportunity. Primal Rage has been procced, but no worse for wear as BTK disengages.
I'm not going to lie, this is... You know, there's been one other game where it just started to feel like a smotherfest, and that was when GG had about a 7K lead, and right now on game 7, BTK feels like they are smothering down onto GG. GG, it's a lit fuse, but it's going to be a while till they get back in this game. It's only 9 minutes in, and that is a 6,300 gold lead. Towers are falling. Morale is dropping.
Yeah, morale's definitely dropping, but I will say with the macro and the micro, they've shown to the world that they can go the distance, and now forced on the back end, they're going to have to play a little bit more passive. Like I said, they have the Fanny for the split push capability. Even though you can't get the kills in the early game, you can make up with the mobility, but right now, it's no secret that BTK has a strong lead against Gaming Gladiators. I feel like they're just reaching for that trophy, inches away from being able to grab it, but GG need to find a way to turn this back around if they want to be the champion.
Oh, nice little flicker there. Cold World gets popped up there. A lot of resource being spent to try to take down Cold World here. Best player finds a kill onto Mark Cutie. The whole of BTK coming here. Zia finds a kill on the Cold World. Flying Chicken is down. So is a Shark. That is 2 down for the side of BTK, 2 down for the side of Gaming Gladiators.
2 for 2, but a Lord still marching down the top side. Ooh, Zia first basic?
Oh, Zia coming in, does a change into that Lycan form. Basic still giving chase. Zia running for the hills, looking for an escape. He might be too late. Mobazane has caught his scent. Zia looking to try to get out. I'm not sure he's going to be able to. A lethal counter comes out from Mobazane. It doesn't catch him. Zia, a little bit of damage on there. He is running for the hills right now. He might be caught. Here comes the retribution, and Basic cleans up shot.
We saw the big chase, and now the great chase this time with Zia.
Best player in trouble. Big pop up there lands. Yellow in a little bit of trouble, getting hit with that Eternal Guardian, but no worse for wear, and being shut out right now is best player.
Yeah, being shut down. I mean, BTK has yet to have a turret drop on their side. They have a major map advantage. We are now past the 10-minute threshold, hitting that 11-minute mark, slowly making our way from that mid to the late game. But BTK, this is the strongest lead they have had yet this entire series.
All right, BTK sitting comfy right now. And with the composition they have late game insurance with Basic. They have map control with Cold World. I'm searching for answers, and it seems tough for Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, they're starting to get fallen back here right now. You're starving out the one player that you really need to be at an advantage, and that is best player right now, who is yet to be able to find the angle, find the offense he needs to kind of get those kills and be the nuisance he needs to in the face of BTK.
And Basic racking up them kills, 4-0-3 so far up against Zia 2-1-0. It really puts a lot of pressure on Zia as well, right? He needs to deal that damage that the team can kind of lean on. But speaking of damage on the 1v1 Cold World on best player.
Best player gets caught. No portal out there, so best player's going to be able to cable himself to safety.
If there's a moment that you start to notice the Fanny isn't going to be able to do much this game, it is when it's getting bullied by the chip on the map right now. This is a problem. Best player, how does he even find his way in? He's got to make the most sneakiest, smoothest Lord Seal we've ever seen.
He is running the Fanny, though. It's definitely possible. Mobazane definitely wary of it. Basic and Marquiti in position to possibly burst it down. He's been spotted out.
Oh, they put a lot of damage onto him. Mobazane gonna claim this next Lord. Best player, at least, does not go down.
I don't know, man. Another Lord coming down. The gold keeps inching higher and higher for BTK right now. GG, what is the answer here?
Yeah, this is a rough one. This is definitely a hard hole to climb out of. Right now, 4-8. It's not even the full story. Even Milo putting on that pressure.
Whoa.
Best player.
Oh, best player just narrowly cabling himself to safety.
He is trying for dear life to pull off the split push, but it is not working against BTK right now. Luminous Lord now marching through the mid lane. BTK will start working on syncing these lanes as well to possibly open up the base against Gaming Gladiators, and this could be an early finish with the deficit up by 10K at the 13-minute mark.
Yeah, looking to sync up lanes right now. Pressure at the top or the bottom and mid. Fly Chicken, the dive in from Cold World right now. In comes best player, swooping in and out. Mobazane spinning himself, do some damage, and the Lord looks like it's going to be taken down right at mid. Marquiti takes a heap of damage. Best player able to get himself to safety. Cold World in trouble right now. The rest of BTK come in. Basic finds a kill onto Shark. In comes best player. Doesn't find a kill. Takes down Cold World. Milo finds a kill onto best player. And there are it's Gaming Gladiators on the back foot right now.
Yeah, definitely on the back foot. The base completely open. One inhibitor to go through. Inches away from grabbing that trophy. The Bloodthirsty Kings with a fancy game so far. Their strongest lead in this entire series up against GG and a possibility to claim the trophy.
Yeah, you're seeing the synced lanes in here right now. Fly Chicken desperately trying to clean up, taking a heap of damage. They lock onto him. Mobazane finds the kill. Zaman forces out. Final slash comes out from Shark. There are no more towers left. BTK looking to once again make history in the HyperX arena, but not just yet.
I mean, with a 12K gold lead, you don't gotta force it. You can hang out and wait. You can let this ride. Let the viewers build, because BTK's feeling good about it right now, and they got time to spare.
Yeah, no turrets have taken any damage for the Bloodthirsty Kings so far. This is definitely a shocker from what we've seen this entire series. Bloodthirsty Kings looking to possibly close this out, but can they close it out? Oftentimes we see teams have a major advantage like this, but then they don't push that final button for victory. And that's what Game of Gladiators is trying to lean on right now. They're looking for that mistake from BTK. You kind of seen best player rush in, almost got a couple of kills in that aggressive push, but got bursted down. But now BTK in another position to take this Lord.
Yeah, and right now you see the little flank there from Cold World. He's just looking, and conceal play is out. Zia almost gets caught. The Zalman force has been laid down. Sharp looking to try to disengage. Hoon at the bush there. Staying there very long. As the Vexana, Cold World locks on. Hoon still creates that distance.
Yeah, look at the minions though on the bot side. They need a little bit of that lane control. It's going to force the split push on the bottom side, maybe open up the opportunity for BTK to take this Lord. They know they have the advantage. They know GG is on the back end in a position where they may not be able to contest. Best player's best option is to rush in for a retry play.
Yeah, he's trying with all his might as this Fanny. They're trying to bait it out. Best player, they do lock on. Yellow comes in with that penalty zone. Is it going to be enough? Not just yet. Best player locked down. Hey, Marcuti finds the kill. Another Lord for Mobazane.
This could be it. One final Lord. The crowd is losing it. 12,000 gold lead, 12 to 5, 16, 40 seconds. Can they finish it here?
The HyperX Arena is rumbling an earthquake as the fans are going wild. Is this the game winner?
Yeah, Fly Chicken goes in for the engagement. Hoon finds a kill onto Basic. Another kill onto Cold World. Yellow finds